Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where we talk about skincare, grooming, and sometimes hair, so if that sounds like your thing, make sure you are subscribed. Also, come and follow me on Instagram where I post a lot of stuff you're not going to see here on YouTube. Today I'm going to talk you through my hits and my shits of the last month. These are products that I really loved. I'm looking forward to trying more, but then also products that kind of fell flat for me or just fucked up my skin. It depends. Going forward each month in these videos, I am going to introduce you to a content creator, a fellow skincare or beauty content creator that I follow here on the platform or that you have brought to my attention in the hopes that you discover more people, more products, and just kind of like more perspectives, which I think is really important when you're looking at product reviews. Today we'll be featuring Grant, who on Instagram I always go to for like Western skincare recommendations. You know I'm obsessed with K-beauty, so I need to follow people who know what's going on in the part of the world where I actually live. He has an amazing YouTube channel too, so stay tuned for his hit and his shit of the month. So let's start with the hits. We're going to start off with Klairs Supple Preparation Unscented Toner. I completely forgot this product ever existed, and then someone actually tagged me on their K-beauty haul on Instagram. I was like, oh my god. I was like, I loved that product. I think back in early 2019, I loved it so much. So this is, of course, the unscented version of the scented version. I like that unscented smell. I like that kind of like hospital smell. I don't know what it is. I find it really soothing. And that's what this is a soothing, hydrating toner. And I feel like it's a perfect example of what a toner should be nowadays. Used on slightly damp skin, this toner just gives me like a glowy plumpness, but then also just makes my skin feel nice. I know that's a really shit describing word, but my skin just feels nice. So we have butylene glycol in here, sodium hyaluronate as well, so both nice hydrating ingredients. Then we have some soothing ingredients like aloe vera. We have licorice root extract, which is actually known for being able to help even out skin tone too. And then we have Centella asiatica as well. So really is just nice and soothing, and dare I say good for all skin types. I think I do dare say that. I do. So usually my skin gets really irritated when I've been removing facial hair. Like I have to like shave all up here, all those little hairs. Sometimes I shave around my eyebrows when I can't be bothered to pluck. But even when I do pluck, I get so much irritation. So I put some of this on a cotton pad, leave it on my skin for about 10 minutes, and the irritation just goes down. It soothes it. It doesn't really help get rid of redness, but it's more that itching and the irritation that it just kind of like calms down so I don't itch it and touch it. The next hit is the Dr. Sam Bunting Lip Balm. I've been asked a lot about this brand, but not just recently. I get asked all the time about this brand, and I don't know why it's not something I haven't checked out before. I think it's because I'm discovering new like Western brands every day. And the more I discover more people on social media, I'm finding new brands. So this one kind of popped up more recently. Then they actually got in touch and sent me all their products. So this is a gifted product. So gifted, not sponsored. Remember, you know the difference. I'm gonna say now, I think I love all the products. I think I do. Daily, I've been using this lip balm. I've been using the sunscreen and the light moisturizer. I've been using the evening moisturizer. In the evening, funnily enough. But the lip balm, the sunscreen, and the daily light moisturizer, whatever it's called, are firm favorites of mine that I have been using non-stop. But the lip balm is a standout for me. It's actually called the Flawless Lip. Sorry about that, my camera ran out of battery, so position might be a bit different. Where was I? I can't remember where I was. Lip balm. There's 2 ingredients in this lip balm. Lip balm, I feel like the word lip balm kind of downplays what this is. More of like a protective salve, rescuing salve. It reminds me a lot of nipple balm. As far as like consistency of the product goes, it's thick but not suffocating. It feels protective, and I'm able to use it in the day as well as the night comfortably, if that makes sense. Where I feel like a nipple balm is kind of like really like, and unlike a normal like Nivea lip balm or whatever, I seem to be applying this like twice a day. One in the morning, one more towards the evening, and it just keeps my lips nice and hydrated and not feeling dry at all. Like I never feel like I have to lick them throughout the day. It just seems to last a lot longer. The 2 ingredients are ceramide and lanolin. That's it. Ceramides obviously have such a huge role in keeping our skin healthy, our skin barrier healthy, locking in that hydration. So ceramides is something I always look for in my skincare when it comes to protecting and repairing my skin. Battery's about to die now. Oh my god. We're back. So lanolin is an emollient as well, so it helps to lock in that moisture. It's so simple, but so nice. So this cost £12, which at first I was like, oh, that's a little bit steep for the tiny size you get. But then I remembered I was paying £10 for glossierbalm.com, which does also last me a long time. But with this flawless lip, you need the tiniest bit. And I can see this lasting me even up to a year, like no exaggeration. You just need the tiniest amount. Well, a year, the rate I'm using it. But yeah, it lasts a long time. So now I'm going to pass you over to Grant and let's take a look at his hit and his shit for the month.
Hello, so thank you so much for having me, James. My name is Grant from Skin Tea on Instagram and actually now here on YouTube as well. And I'm here to share my hit and my shit for the month of June. I've been absolutely loving the Modulating Glucosides from NIOD, which is their reparative emulsion. It is such a unique product and it's probably never one that I would have gravitated towards hadn't it been for some of the reviews that I'd seen online. I don't know about you guys, but my skin has really been through it during the lockdown period, and rather than being oily combination, which is what I usually am, I've been quite sensitive, I've been quite dry, I've been quite irritated as well. So the Modulating Glucosides, it has the bioactive glucoside complex, which really helps to kind of smooth and help with skin tone and texture. Obviously helps with the kind of overall kind of clarity of your complexion. And then there is the neurocosmetic peptide as well, which really helps to reverse the signs of damage from chemical exfoliation. Over the lockdown period, I definitely have been a little bit overzealous when it comes to using alpha hydroxy acids and beta hydroxy acids. So the Modulating Glucosides has really kind of stepped in to help repair that. I woke up a few weeks ago with slight irritation on my forehead, dry patches. It was slightly inflamed, slightly red and sore to touch. And it was the same on my cheeks, but a little bit more red. And the Modulating Glucosides over the course of a week really helped to soothe the affected area and kind of nurse my skin back to normal. So that is definitely my favourite for the month. Like I say, the NIOD products are super scientific. The bioactive glucoside complex and the neurocosmetic peptide are just a few ingredients that are in the amazing product. There's also purified ginger root, which gives you the antioxidant protection. There's oat, and then there's ceramides in there as well to really help with moisture and obviously retaining the moisture and helping with the overall structure of your skin. So for £20, I think it is absolutely worth it to anybody who has kind of sensitive, irritated or sensitised skin. My shit for the month is actually from Dermalogica, and I, as you can see, have a few Dermalogica products that I absolutely love. This one for me fell a little bit short because as far as I believe, it is a little bit on the misleading side. When I look to Dermalogica, I look to them for kind of professional and trusted advice. I trust that what they're saying and obviously what are in their products or what is in their products is obviously good for the skin. So there is a lot of kind of conflicting information regarding essential oils and stuff, and Dermalogica use lavender in the products and it really helps to soothe my skin. So I kind of look to them for that kind of trusted and reputable information. Their new product, however, the Retinol Clearing Oil, is misleading in that there isn't actually retinol in the ingredients list. So what you've got is retinol propionate, which is retinol and propionic acid mixed together. But when you combine the retinol and the acid together, what you're then getting is a retinol precursor, and actually that then becomes a retinoid. So had this been called the Retinol Clearing Oil, I would probably really have enjoyed it. But for me, a lot of people are either really put off retinol because they've heard that it's irritating, or a lot of people are using something that's probably much stronger than what this is going to be. So you would really need to be able to look at the ingredients list and identify which retinoid is being used before kind of considering buying this. The Retinol Clearing Oil also contains salicylic acid, which is evidently much higher on the ingredients list than the retinol propionate. So when using the retinol propionate and the salicylic acid together, what you're going to get is a real nice smoothing effect rather than the kind of regeneration that you're used to with retinol or retinaldehyde. So even though the product itself might actually be good, I only used it once and woke up the next day with a bit of a breakout. So for me, it just was a complete miss. And it's a shame because, like I say, there's so many products from Dermalogica that I absolutely love. I just think that when it comes to information in the skincare world, brands need to be a little bit more honest rather than kind of trying to sell from what consumers would know. Obviously, if they were to put retinoid clearing oil on the front, there would probably be some questions as to what retinol or what retinoid is in it, what is the percentage, what makes it up. But what they've done is went with a word that sells, a word that's recognisable to other people. So it might sound a little bit petty, but I just think when brands as kind of scientific or as kind of reputation led as Dermalogica. I mean, dermatologist, Dermalogica. I think that the information that they provide should be much clearer and obviously much more concise than kind of using a blanket term to sell products. So that's it from me. That is my hit and that is my shit. Please, please, please check out the Modulating Glucosides from NIOD. It's such a beautiful product. And if you're looking for something to use in between using your retinol, the retinol clearing oil might be for you, but it's definitely a shit for me. That's it from me, guys. Thanks so much. And thanks again to James for including me. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Grant. I did say to him, like, your reasonings for your shit can be as, like, as petty as you want, but I agree. All the links to his social media will be in the description box down below and as a pinned comment, so do check him out. Also, let me know any skincare, beauty influencers you want to see in my next month's hits and shits. Not the big ones, you know. Let's keep this to people, like, new to discover. I have one shit for you today, and this is one I've talked about a little bit, but this is the Klairs Midday Blue UV Shield. So I made a few passing comments, but we've had like some really hot sunny weather here in the UK. We had like 3 days, and that's our summer done. So I'm gonna give you my official review of this product. It's just a no for me. It is by no means a bad product, a bad sunscreen whatsoever. But unless you are white, I just don't feel like this is gonna sit nicely on your skin. I'm Mexican. The moment the sun comes out, I tan very, very quick. I don't even have to be out in it for long. I take my dog on a 30-minute walk, cover up as much as possible, wear my highest factors, and I still come back tanned. So obviously the darker my skin gets, the lighter and lighter this sunscreen tends to get. For me, I found it very, very drying. It had that mattifying effect, which I really don't like, but isn't something I was surprised from a mineral sunscreen. Saying that, I got a lot of Korean mineral sunscreens that don't mattify my skin, don't leave me with a heavy white cast, and actually feel more on the chemical side of sunscreen. So this is something I would expect from like a European mineral sunscreen, but not out of Korea. I know it's difficult because with a mineral sunscreen, you're probably always going to get a slight white cast, but I have used amazing ones from Korea that don't make it look like I'm chalky. Going back to the drying effect, on the days that I wore it like those 3 really hot days. Every time I put it on, my face just felt like it was getting tighter and tighter as the day went on. Even more so, of course, with reapplication, it just didn't feel nice for me at all. On the really hot days, it didn't take much for the sweat dripping down my face to kind of like make a white outline of my face. I had like white marks down here and around my forehead. Again, something I expect from mineral sunscreens. I guess it's the name, well, the description of the product that kind of threw me off a bit, because they describe it as a lightweight formula, and whilst it does feel lighter on your skin than an everyday mineral sunscreen, it looks the same on your skin, and I think really that was the problem for me. But it was as expected. It's a mineral sunscreen. It's not crap. If you have lighter skin, it's probably going to be absolutely fine for you. If you're sat at home and don't mind the mattifying kind of like tight feel on your face, use it up, you know? Like, I'm not going to get rid of it. I'll probably use it on my hands. That will look weird. I don't know. It's just not for me. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed this month's hits and shits. Let me know your one hit and your one shit down below. Don't use the word shit because YouTube blocks swear words sometimes. Like, blur it out with a star, you know? And also let me know of a YouTuber that you love, a beauty YouTuber or a skincare YouTuber whose hits and shits you would like to see next month. But that's it from me now, guys. I will see you next time.